Join. So thank you so much for those of you that have just jumped on. You're probably curious about what is all this about, all this excitement that is going on. You're probably curious, like, right, what is all the excitement all about? And as you can see behind me, it is a sign up fee for just £1 to own your own franchise business, an international franchise business, and we're all about inspiring healthy living around the world. But let me just tell you a little bit about myself, first of all, and so that you could just get some understanding of who I am and why I'm so excited about this great opportunity, and even more so that it costs only like £1 to actually join. And then I'm going to just talk to you about the benefits of it, what you can get from the business, how you can join, and then we've got some other people that are going to come in and share their story about how they have this opportunity has changed their lives. And it's changed their lives by the full payment, not the £1 that you're going to be paying, paying this today by signing up. So my name is Olivia Rufai, and I have been in this business now for 6 years. So let me just take you a little bit back about my background, who I am, and what I used to do before I actually did this business. So I am a mum, I am a wife, and by profession, I'm what we call a clinical specialist ultrasonographer. And I do this business. I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, and so many other things as well. And I knew about this business about 6 years ago through my husband, who used to work with one of his work colleagues. And she actually told about this opportunity. He saw her on social media and he liked what she was doing and contacted her. I won't bore you on the details about the journey on that. But notice I said that I was like a mum. I'm a mum that before I said I was a wife. And I say this because I like to share my story and I like to share my heart. And the truth of the matter is I used to be a single parent. I had my child at a very, very young age. And I used to be a single parent mother, a young single parent. And from the culture that I'm from, okay, my background is an African background, a Nigerian background. And back in the days, that was many years ago, when you had a child out of wedlock and a very young child, and you're young as well, it was almost like a taboo. It was not, back in those days, it was not very, very, it wasn't something that people enjoyed doing. The parents didn't want their children to do that. And so I did get a lot of criticism. I got a lot of people talking about me, and it was really, really hard as a young mother. Not only that, people used to use me as an example as well. Don't be like Olivia. She has actually ruined her life. And cut a long story short, later on, I decided to prove those people wrong. I went into education and did my degree in radiography, first of all, and then specialized in ultrasound and then did another degree. So I've got 3 degrees. But being a single parent was very, very difficult. And that's why I'm really more so passionate about this business and how it can change people's lives. You see, when my son was young and I was working, I was happy because I had a career then. I proved those people wrong, but it was at the expense of not spending time with my child. And now my child is an adult. I realize, I know that I cannot turn the clock back. And I'll tell you a really story that really, every time I think about it, it brings tears to my eyes, but there's nothing that I can do. I remember my son being 10 years old. He was about 9 or 10 years old. And as a Christian, I know that people are from different faiths here, but from a Christian background, taking my son to church, children pick up on a lot of things. And one of the things that he said was he was trying to quote the Bible, but trying to send a message to me as well. And I remember him saying, "Mum, I feel like David." And I was really excited because he said, "I feel like David in the Bible." And, being ignorant, for those people that are Christians, will understand that David was known as a praiser. David was known as a worshiper. So I felt that my son was telling me that he felt he was like David, the worshiper. I was really excited. And I said, "Tell me more, tell me more." And then he said, "Mom, this is at the age of 9 or 10. My son crying out to me, and I didn't even realize." And he said, "Mom, I feel like David, because David said, when my mother and my father forsook me, that's when the Lord took me on." And then I still didn't understand what he was trying to say. But what he was trying to say is that I understand you got the career, and I felt that I was giving my son, things. I felt that I was giving him things. I thought that he was happy, but he wasn't happy. Why? Because he didn't have that time with me. Yes, I had a career. Yes, I've got a good career, but at the expense of what? And my son is now an adult, and it was only later on, in him being an adolescent or grown to be an adult, that he now explained, "Mum, you never spent time with me. You were working, working, working. Everything you were doing at the time, I was doing nights. You were working nights. You were doing things, or traveling, and you never really spent that time with me." Now, I can't turn the clock back on that. I cannot turn the clock. Why? Because my son is an adult. But what I'm so passionate about this business is that this opportunity can really change your life. And it can give you, it is more than just making an extra income for you. It is that time freedom where you can now negotiate. If you're working full time, you have negotiation power with your employees to either go part time and have an extra income and then spend that time with your children. The children are a gift to us. For those that have children, they are gifts. And sometimes we're looking at things to try and help them, but sometimes we're not. And sometimes it is that psychological effects that can happen on our children. Now we realize that we think that we're working hard, we're trying to put clothes on their back, a roof over their head, but sometimes our children really want that time with their parents. And so I really wish I knew about this opportunity then. Would I still be in the career that I had? Absolutely, because that's the flexibility of this great opportunity that I'm going to be presenting to you. You can have that flexibility to spend time with your children, earn an income, have fun with your children with this business. Your children will be enjoying the business as well with you. And it is a win-win-win in every aspect. And I know, because I have had the experience of not having enough time. I did have time, but not that enough time. And if I had this opportunity then my life, not to say that I don't have a good relationship with my son. I have a really great relationship, but the things that he missed out on, he didn't need to miss out if I had this opportunity. So first of all, I just want to say, for those of you that are mothers out there, for those of you that are parents out there, or for those of you that know of parents out there, if you don't have to be a single parent, but even married couples that are working and not having that time, it is really, really important. And for those that have got young children, you will understand later on when they grow up, when you have those memories, when those children have those memories of you, when mommy and daddy are doing things with them. And this is what this great opportunity can do for you, change your life. And guess what? This is just for £1 in the UK, £1. So let me just show you the business, because you're probably asking, what is this opportunity? What is this business all about? And so I just wanted to show you what this opportunity is all about, what the business is all about. The company is called Juice Plus, and I do not make any reservations, and I'm a proud business franchise owner of the company Juice Plus, because Juice Plus is not about just inspiring healthy living around the world physically. Juice Plus is about inspiring healthy living around the world in your mental health, in your financial health, in your physical health, in the health in regards to your relationships and everything else. This is what this company is. That's why you see the plus. And so I'm I'm a proud franchise owner of Juice Plus. So what does it do? Well, this company, it is a minimal risk company. And I'm going to be explaining that to you shortly. Okay. Your chance to earn an extra income coming into your household. Now, we know that the cost of living, especially here in the UK, has increased. The gas bills have increased. Inflation is going. It is a wake-up call to many of us. So we do need an extra stream of income, regardless of the salary that you get. Like I said, I'm a clinical specialist sonographer, and I won't lie, I get a reasonable wage. But that reasonable wage is nothing. I do need other streams of income to come in. So, we need to start thinking outside the box, because otherwise, they said that especially here in the UK, more and more people are moving into poverty. Can you imagine a nurse? That's why people are going on strike, because their wages cannot cater for their cost of living. Can you imagine a nurse, a qualified nurse, is getting food in the news, is getting food from food banks? That is an emergency. And our company's here to answer that emergency. And they're here to tell you that you can do this with just £1 in the UK or what's €1 in Ireland. So we're all about inspiring healthy living amongst your friends, your family, and your community. So let me just tell you something that is so great about our company. This company has been around for 53 years. It's going to be 53 years this year. So this is not a pop-up company. This is not a pop-up company like many companies around for a very, very long time. It is the most researched nutritional products in the world of our kinds. The research that is behind the products alone, there's no other company, there's no other nutritional company that has got backed up medical researches. And I can just tell you, I'm just inform you also that because I work in a hospital, one of the first researches that they did on one of the products is from the hospital that I work in. And I actually went into the archives to check it out for myself. It is in a medical journal, a well-known medical journal, and it is there. And the research is real. Okay? In 2020, they celebrated 50 years, and it is a global company. So with your £1 that you are signing up with, you are going to have a global company. Even that alone is a win-win for you. It's a no-brainer for you as well. What are their values? What are the values? Well, they have so many values. Like we mentioned before, longevity. The company's been around for over 50 years. We have quality products and services. If we don't have quality products and services, governments and places would have shut us down. But they haven't, because of the quality. It is simple. It is simple to operate your business. I know that you're busy, but I'm going to show you how simple it is. We build a community, and that's what we're all about. Life is all about building a community. Authenticity, it is. They say what they do, and they do what they say. That's what I love about this company. And can you imagine, look, they're telling you, because of the crisis of the cost of living in the UK and in Ireland, you can own your own business, your own global business for £1. Who does that? Who does that? and the approachability, open to listen to people's feedbacks. This is what this company does. And it's because of the feedbacks that we have given to the company that they have decided to actually, they have now decided, okay, so this is a mute that too. Matilda, I'm going to make you co-host so you can help me to just mute some people. I think Natalie, you're unmuted. So, yeah, sorry. Okay. They were listening. They listened to what us that are in the field. They listened to the franchise owners to say, hey, there is a crisis in UK. There are people that are suffering with good jobs, by the way, with very good jobs, but they are still getting food from food banks. They are still suffering. What can you do to help? And they said, wow, you know what? We know that this opportunity is a great opportunity and we're going to offer it for people for £1, an international business. So they're approachable and they listen to what we say. As I mentioned before, we are an international business. So the moment that you sign up, you have an international business. You have an international business that business that you can operate your business in any of the 29 different countries that we're in. Matilda, if I can ask a big favor, could you just, I forgot to send Constance the link. Could you just send Constance the link and just tell her that when she's ready, she could jump on? Thank you. Okay, so what are the products? Let me just really quickly just go through the products so that you can have an understanding. Thank you guys for jumping on, those of you that have jumped on via social media. If you do have questions, this is an opportunity where you are open to ask questions after the presentation. We will answer as many questions as possible if you're still weary about £1 investment on an international business. Okay, the products, I'm not going to go too much about the products, but our products are about bridging the gap to what you do eat and what you should eat. But I'm going to go further. It's not about our products, about the supplements, about bridging your fruits and your vegetables, but I want to also go, it is bridging the gap to where you are in life and where you need to be. That vision, that thing, that purpose where you are on this earth for, this company is a vehicle to bridge the gap to where you are now and where you need to be. So it is, for me, it is more than just your nutrition. It is bridging the gap to your mindset. It is bridging the gap to your relationships. It is bridging the gap to your vision, your purpose, and your destiny. And as I mentioned before, we have over 40 peer-reviewed studies, medical studies, by the way, medical studies that we have. Okay, it is tested and it is proven. We have so many different types of things for the family that I'm not going to go into. We have so many different products that support you in living a healthier lifestyle. I'm not going to go into that because you are here because of this business opportunity. You are here because you want to change your life. You are here because I believe you want another stream of income. And by having that another stream of income, you want to help yourself, but you also want to go out there to help others and get paid for it. So as a customer, there is up to 119,000, over 119,000 pounds worth of bonus to collect with this business. What I love about this great opportunity, that every promotion that you get to, you will get a bonus attached. This is separate from your commissions and separate than something else that I am going to show you shortly. And you can earn between 300 to 1,008 in the first 3 months if you put in the effort. And we'll show you how simple and easy that what you could do in order for you to do that. So let me just quickly just stop and just show you. I want to quickly show you how many different ways that you could get paid. This is something that we don't really show until you've actually joined the business. But because I am just so excited about this, I am going to give you a sneaky peek of how you can earn money. Right, as I said, right from the beginning, I am here not only just to tell you about this great opportunity, but you really want to know, how do you make the money? You know what's it all about? Oh, this is about another network marketing business and things like that. Well, no, I want to quickly show you different ways of how you can make money with this company. And then I'll pass on to some of my guests to share their stories. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Great. So, with our company, this is information you do not get until you join the business, but I'm sharing it with you now. Why am I sharing this with you? I'm sharing this with you because I believe that I don't want to be rude, but I know that you would join this business for £1, have an international business, and you're going to sit on the fence and be skeptical or ignorant. So let me show you how you get paid. And then I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek of how you can actually get a minimum amount of money even in this month. Okay? So there are in the UK, there are 7 different ways that you can actually get paid with our amazing company. Let me tell you, number 1 is sales profit. What does that mean? Sales profit, everything that you sell within your business, you will get 10% commission. You will get 10% sales profit. Okay? So when you sign up for the business, you need to buy the products because at the end of the day, there's no point you selling if you've not used the products. These products are beneficial for you, full stop. They are helping you to live a healthier lifestyle. It is bridging the gap to your nutrition. So why would you not give yourself goodness? Why would you share the goodness to everybody else and not give yourself the goodness? You should be your first customer. Buy the product. And do you know that when you sign up for, hello, £1, you get your product, you've already made a saving already, because normally it's about £50 to sign up for the company in the UK. You now buy your own products. You've already made a kind of like a profit. You buy your own products, you start using your products. But by buying your own products from your own £1 business, you will get a commission of 10% sales profit. Isn't that a win-win already? Start calculating the maths on that. The second way that you get paid, and a lot of people get really, really excited about this. Thank you guys for watching via TikTok. Is number 2, promotion bonus. Now, a lot of people get really excited because, as I mentioned before, you get up to 119,480 worth of bonuses that you get in this company. When you go through the stages, the total amount of bonuses is up to 119,480. Now, can I say something? The moment you sign up with £1 in the UK, €1 in Ireland, the company has made a commitment to you. They have made a commitment that here in the UK, they are going to pay you, that they have set aside 119,480 for you in bonuses. It's down to you to collect those bonuses. It's not down to the company. It is now down to you to actually achieve to collect all those bonuses by going through all the different promotions. The third way that you get paid is by extra commissions. So as you're moving up the business, as you are hitting your promotions, getting your bonuses, you move up to higher commissions. The first 3 promotions that you get, you're going to get an extra 4%, then you're going to get an extra another 3%, then you're going to get another 3%, which gives you, for the first 3 promotions, you're going to get an added 10% commission. This is separate from your sales profit of 10%. Okay? The fourth way that you get paid is that as you're growing your business, as you're going there, remember, our business is about helping other people. It's not just about you, it's about helping other people. So when you go out there to share this great opportunity with others, help other people to make an income for themselves, the company rewards you. And that reward is called performance bonus. And every time you could get between 2 to 3% commissions on that, bonuses, percent on that. Why? Because you're now going out there to share this great opportunity and have other people make an income for themselves. And the company said that they will reward you with a bonus. The next one, number 5, is another bonus that they give you. You got to hit the certain criteria for this. But when you go out there to hit that criteria and you are helping other people, the company will give you an additional 3%. Then number 6. I love number 6, and I have to boast about number 6. Because number 6, when you hit a certain promotion in the company, which is from the 4th promotion upwards, you will get what we call BIB, which is Business Investment Bonus. It's between 5 to 20% of your previous earnings that you made the month before. Now, let me tell you this. This is where the company actually give you money free to build your business. Now, I challenge anybody that can come up and tell me which network marketing business will actually give you money free to make investment in your business. And guess what? You're going to be getting this for what? The price of £1. The last way that you get paid in this company is by insurance. When you get to director level, and you know what? The great thing is that I am going to show you how you could get to the director level within 1 year. When you get to director level, they give you money towards an insurance, and that could be towards a health insurance for you and your family. That is another free amount of money that the company is giving out. Now, can you look at all those different ways that you get paid, that the company give you money? Guess what? All for just £1 in the UK and €1 in Ireland. Already, I'm telling you, it is a win-win. It is a no-brainer on that. So guys, you're watching right now, you're thinking about the great opportunity. I could tell you right now how you can easily get to the first promotion. Can I tell you a secret how you could get to the first promotion? Even this month, when you sign up for £1 for the business, when you sign up, I'm going to show you, this is something that I normally share once you've signed up. But I know that the people that are in this call right now and the people that are watching via social media right now, I know they can see that this is a no-brainer. It is clear. It is written. I've been in the business for 6 years, okay? And I've told you that what this business has done for me, it has changed my life. It has changed my family's life. Remember, I told you, I have been, for those that don't know, I have been in the National Health Service now coming up to 28 years. And I can tell you that I have changed more people's lives in being in this company for 6 years than the 28 years that I've been in the National Health Service. And I also want to say, not that I'm making any bragging rights, but I'm quite high up in the career that I'm in. Now, if that is quite high up in the career that I am in, and being in the National Health Service for over 27 years, is still doing this business for 6 years, you must now start thinking, guys, come on. You must start thinking there must be something in it. As I told you in the beginning, I get a reasonable salary. Notice I said reasonable. But there are things that I want to do for the future. And my salary cannot do it. There are nurses, as I mentioned before, that are living on food banks right now. There are people, that's why in the UK, there are so many people going on strike. Why do you think they're going on strike? Because they cannot keep up with the cost of living. So we have a great job to do. And guess what? This company is supporting us to go out there to help to change people's families' lives. Through health, through finance, through mindset, through friendship, through community. for just £1. So, you know, just sharing that and just letting you know that right now you should be actually contacting the person that's actually told you to come on and saying, let me sign up for the £1. I'm going to pass you over to Matilda that has been in the business. She's going to share her story and tell you what this great opportunity has actually done for her. And believe me, it's going to blow your mind. Matilda, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Oh my God. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, oh, shall I sign up again? Oh, I'm not allowed. Because if I was, I would definitely sign up again. It's only £1 anyway. So I would have really signed up again if I was not already in the business. And okay, so this, my name is Matilda. I've been in the business for the past 5 years. January was my 5th year. So, I mean, 7 years and 5 years. Thinking about it, if really there was nothing in the business, why would we be here for 5 years? You see, when I see people who have been in the business for 30 years, I'm like, what? And then I'm creeping. By the time I realize it's already 5 years, I'm like, okay, I'm also going. Okay, so I joined the business about 5 years ago. And at this time, I was a hairdresser. But before I became a hairdresser, the reason why I became a hairdresser then led me into this was I went to work one day. I've been working for this company for quite some time. And I wanted some time off to take my children on a holiday. See, Olivia was talking about spending time with children, and we never get time to spend with our children, especially in our community. And this is not good on us, honestly. So I wanted to take some time out and take my children on holiday. So when I went to my manager, spoke to her about it, and then she said, no, you can go. I do remember this was in October. You know, around the October time, if you're a mother, you know, they have these 2 weeks holidays around there. And then she said, no. And when I was really confused, I'm like, honestly, why not? And she said, okay, I have a lot of women working on the floor. And if I was to give everybody the opportunity to take their children on holiday, how will I be able to run my business? Please listen carefully. How will I be able to run the business if I give everybody the time off? And that was something that rang in my head for a very long time. So I came home, I couldn't sleep all day. I used to work in the night. And I'm thinking, this manager is telling me how will she be able to run her business if she gives me the time off? So I was lying there praying and talking to myself, and something rang a bell in my head. Why don't you run your own business so somebody doesn't have to manage your time? I don't know where that came from, but it did. And I was like, okay, maybe if I run my own business, I'll be able to run my own time. Why not? So yes, I went to I went to learn hairdressing, and I became a hairdresser. I did the hairdressing for about 4 or 5 years. And then I realized, oh my God, I'm still not getting time to do what I want. I was still looking for something. I mean, if you're watching today, I know some of us, you've had bad taste in your mouth and you're thinking, no, not that again, or not another business. But I'm telling you, be open-minded. You never know. Because if I was to sit here and tell you how many businesses that I had joined before this one, you'll be thinking this woman is crazy. This is my 5th one. I've sold lights, I've sold makeup, I've sold everything out there that you can think about. But when I saw this, it sounded amazing. I'm like, okay, let me just give it a try. At this time, when I didn't want to do the hairdressing anymore, I actually wanted to go back to school because I wanted to become something else. So as I was doing that, doing my English and maths, this is when this opportunity came up. And I sat down, went through the compensation plan, and this is what I said. Okay, what if I give myself the next 3 years and run this business as a university? What is going to happen? Let me just see what is going to happen. I'm not saying if you want to go to university, stop. You can do it alongside. You have a lot of university students doing this along. But at that time, I don't think I was ready to work for somebody else again because of the bad taste that I had in my mouth. So yes, I signed up. 2 months, I didn't do anything because I wanted to use the product and understand the product before I start talking about it. So after the 2 months, I got to know that I got my results and I was ready to run this business. I am telling you, this business for the past 5 years, I've been in this country for 20 years, but I can confidently tell you the last 5 has been the best financial years of my life because of this business. This has been the best flexible time I've ever had in my life because of this business, because I can sit in my sofa like this and I can do business with you. It's so long as you're in these 26 countries that we operate in. And you know what? I've loved this business not because of the money aspect, the friendship, the community, the support that you get. Actually, the business ideas that people bring to your table, all because of this business. The travels. I have been in this country for how many years and I never traveled out. But since this business came up, talk about it. I mean, hey, why not being? You know, you come back and people say, hey, Matilda, I didn't expect you to be in the salon because I thought you were in Portugal. I'm like, no, I'm back. Oh, were you not the one who went to Mallorca? Oh, yes, it's me. I'm back. And were you not the one who was in Ghana 3 days ago? I said, yes. When I came, just 3 days afterwards, we were going to Portugal. I'm not saying this just to brag. I'm telling you the kind of potential that this business can bring on your table. There's so many things that I have done because of this business, and I was never able to do it when I was working in the care sector. That's where I was working, so that's all I know. There's so many things that I've been able to do. So if you're here and you're watching, and this company that we signed up for, £49.99, £50 has come to just £1. Remember, the opportunities that we got for £50, you're not going to be limited because you paid just £1. If I were you, I will sign up today and start building a global business. Just £1. This is absolutely free. You know what? It has come to a point where we have no respect for free. I think maybe that's the reason why the company was like, you know what, just pay £1 so you can say I signed up for £1. At least you know you felt something. I'm sure that's the reason why they are actually giving it that £1. But honestly, if you're here and you're watching, this opportunity has been given to you on a silver platter. And if I were you, I would just grab it because you just never know. You may not think this is the opportunity that you and your family need. This is the opportunity that I needed. And I am telling you, it has really changed my life to the best, honestly. Thank you, Olivia.
Oh my goodness. It's just has anyone got questions? I've got some questions to ask you, Matilda.
Just a minute, let me put in my charger.
She's gonna put in her charger. But while she's getting her charger, is there anybody here that's been in the business that would just like to share what the business, because people want to hear people want to hear stories, right? People want to hear what this business has done for them. So is there anybody that is here that's in the business that wants to just quickly, just 2-3 minutes, share what this business opportunity has actually done for them? Is anyone here? I can see.
I've got it in.
Ijoma, are you IJ, are you able to just quickly share what the business has done for you and how you've joined? IJ, are you able to? Quickly, everyone's gone silent. Okay, so you know, Matilda, let me just ask you a question because I think that I'm not sure if Constance hasn't been in yet. So let me just ask a couple of questions just for the people that are actually. Oh, what have I done? Sorry, did you put your video on? For some reason, I turned it off. Oh, Matilda, sorry, I turned you. I was trying to.
That's all right.
I was trying to add you, spotlight you, and then I pressed the different thing just for the benefits, because you know people are watching right now. They're here right now, and if you've got any questions, please pop it into the chat. You know, how do you sign up? We can show you in a minute. I'll be back in it. Okay. How you can sign up? Show you how you can sign up. But what is the most exciting thing? I know you said it's a community and stuff, but what is and you're not going to make any medical claims, because at the end of the day, the reason why we don't make any medical claims is because you can earn a lot more than what we're even telling you. It's all down really to your effort and how much. It is your own business. You are your own boss. You are your own CEO. So you write your own check. What the company has promised you is that if you follow the criteria, they have got 119,480 put aside for you. Once you hit all the criteria to collect all those bonuses, the company. But then after that, separate from that, you can write your own check on how much you want. It all depends on your efforts. Obviously, it is a business. So if you don't put any effort in, you're not going to get anything out. This is not a lottery. And even with lotteries, you still got to put something in order for you to get something out. But I'm not going to talk financial, but I know that there's something that this business has allowed you to do. And the reason why I'm asking you to just share that is because people feel that it's impossible, especially in the climate that we're in now in regards to the cost of living. And things can be possible when you put in the work, when you go out there to help other people, the things that. So just kind of like share what that one thing, and I think you know what I'm trying to get to, that has allowed, that has really allowed you to do. And really just talk about how you weren't able to do that before, and how by this opportunity and you putting in the work, it has now allowed you to do that.
Oh, Olivia, I don't know where to start from. I have quite a list, but you know what? That's one thing that, especially if we are women and we're watching this, one thing that this really allowed me to do one time was, I think in about 6 years ago, let's say around 6 years ago, I needed a new kitchen back home in Ghana, right? And I couldn't buy a new one. When they brought me the list of the things that I needed to buy at that time, it was costing nearly £5,000 and I couldn't afford it. So I went through eBay, right? If you're in UK, you know exactly what eBay is. And I went through and I found an old kitchen. And I bought this old kitchen, I think it was £500. And then I paid over £500 again to ship it back to Ghana. And when I went there, I wanted to put this kitchen together. You see, this when they do the dimensions, you cannot find a place to fix this new one because of the lifestyle that I had at that time, because of not being able to afford it. I didn't even think about that. So I bought it and I went back home, and I am telling you, till today, we were not able to put a single cabinet in because they didn't fit the space that I was looking for. So when I joined this business, and I think about 2 years ago, I went to the same guy and I asked him that's, I wanted to do the kitchen, and he's quite rude, honestly, that guy. When I was talking to him and the way he was talking, oh, since you asked me the last time, I hope you're not going to give me that, if you're not going to be silent as you were the last time. Because when I was going to ask before, I didn't think it was that expensive. And when I couldn't afford it, I went silent because I couldn't say, oh, no, I can't afford it or anything like that. So I went silent. And he actually told me in my face, I hope you're not going to be silent again. And you know what? That really pushed me. I was like, you know what? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Because of my business, I'm going to afford this to just rub it in his face. So I he brought me the bill, and as you can see, things change and things go forward. Even at this point, I was able to put the best kitchen that I like, that I loved, that I wanted to put in my kitchen in Ghana. And when I sent pictures to my girl, they were like, "Mommy, this kitchen is better than the one in England." And I'm like, you know what? This one thing I can never forget. You know, this company has to really helped me. When I go back home and I stand in my kitchen, I am so proud that I'm able to do that. But I could not have been able to afford it if I didn't join this business. So that's one of the things that Juice Plus has really, this company has really helped me do. And I'm very proud as a mother. For this Christmas, I took all my family back home, and we were proud to stand in a beautiful kitchen.
Wow.
I am telling you, I think before 2018, and I was here for how many years? Almost 14 years. I was not able to take my children. They didn't know their grandma, and I was able to take them again this year, and it's the best feeling ever. Family, we were able to bond as a family, have Christmas together, and have it in style, the way we wanted to have Christmas. So that's one of the things that this company has done for me.
I mean, I just love it. I know that one of the things that the company has actually done for us is that there was a time people didn't even know that there was a time that my husband was actually out of a job for a couple of months actually. And you can imagine just having one stream of income coming in at that time, because he, you know, a very, very good job. And he lost his job. But because of this company, it sustained us. And we were still kind of like living. People haven't got a clue. I mean, this is the first time I'm actually sharing it, because like people go, well,
yeah, because I haven't heard you saying it. Nobody would have noticed.
Nobody would have noticed. This is what that just shows you the level of what this business can do for you. Nobody noticed. Nobody. I wasn't like crying or anything. We weren't crying. We were just running our business, our Juice Plus business, along my wages until he got a really good job now. And this is what's, because nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows if you would lose your job and stuff. But when you have this other stream of income, it can actually kind of like support you, and people won't even know that you've actually lost your you've lost your
I
job.
think one thing I saw that we have out there, that sometimes we go through certain things, and sometimes these things like this business opportunity, it comes on our way, it comes on our path to prepare us for something that is coming. But sometimes we don't know, we just ignore them and we pass. Because I remember in 2018 when I took my kids, I had packed all my bags, Olivia. I had all the food stuff, my oil. You know, when we're going, you're an African, you know what I mean. I pack all this stuff, and I'm going to, the children's milk. When I'm going, I go with everything. So I had everything that I am going, and then have as less money as possible, because when I go, I don't like to buy things over there. And I went there, and I was waiting for weeks. Even though I shipped it about 2 months before I went, something went wrong with the shipping, and this goods never came to Ghana. I think 3 days before I was coming, that's when this goods came to Ghana. And at this time, remember I joined the business in January 2018, and I took the family on holiday in July, right? So I was in the business for about 6 going to 7 months, and I was waiting for these things, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? They don't have anything. Yes, if I have the money, I could go and buy everything. But that money was meant for their leisure, for me to take them out, for them to, go to places to enjoy themselves. I had to spend almost the whole amount of this money to buy them food stuff. And then come on the 10th of August 2018, Olivia, I will never forget this day. As I'm speaking now, goosebumps is everywhere. I can't forget this day. I was scrolling through my bank and checking, what am I going to do? I was telling my sister from the salon, whatever money you have, and please send it to me because I need it to buy food for the children. So I was going through early in the morning. And as I went through, I opened one of my banks and I saw that this company has paid me £650 or something like that, 640. Olivia, you will not believe this. I screamed my head off because I was not thinking that they're going to. Remember, I spent 2 months not doing anything. But I screamed, oh my God, oh, they paid. I screamed. My husband was like, oh, I said, they paid me. They said, what did they pay you? Because at this time, he didn't understand the business. What did they pay you? Why are you screaming like this? And I said, they paid me over 600. I said, what? You see, and you know what? Of course, at this time, I've received a lot of money and higher amount of pay. You can times that, but how many times you want to times it? The company has paid me, but you know what? That money saved me at that time. I needed it most at the time. What if I didn't say yes to this company in January? What would I have done? I was begging for money. I was literally begging because I want all my friends to get to know that how my goods hasn't come. Even though I couldn't, tell them, can you send me money? But I was explaining myself to them so they could be wise enough to send me money. But you know what? This company paid me that £640, and that has been the best money ever. That I've received from this company, even though I've been paid higher and higher.
You've been paid a lot higher.
As you're listening to this, it's a lot higher.
She's been paid a lot higher, but it all depends on your effort as well. I just want to quickly, before we go, I know that some people want to ask questions, but I want to show you one thing that you get. Like we said, with this company, you do not stock products. It's not one of those companies where you have to buy the products and store it in your house and look for customers. That is not how our business is run. Our business, you don't need to ship products to anybody. The company gives you a website and you have an international website. And the best way that I can actually explain to you, for £1, by the way, for £1, guys, I want to quickly show you what you would get. This will be your website. Now, come on, guys. If you don't need to do anything about your website. The company runs your website for you. As you can see at the top right, if you can see my name on it. You will have your own name. You can actually name your own website with this company. There's so much information that is on there. If people want to go onto your website, like I said, you just give them the link to your website. Every information that they need to know about your company, about the products is on there. Like, for example, we look at this column. What is Juice Plus? If people are asking you, what is Juice Plus? They can go to your website and they can click on it and they find out what Juice Plus is. They even tell you what is the importance of fruits and vegetables. They go down to detail. They give you information that they are part of what we call informed choice, which is a stamped thing, certification on their products. And then we have something that I really love, and that is the Healthy Starts for Family. Because this company not just think about you, they think about the whole family, how you can actually get chewables for your children absolutely free. There's information about the product. If anybody wants to know more information about the product, it's all on your website. So don't be afraid to say that you don't have the experience, you don't know what to say. They can go to your website and get this information. It talks about the Juice Plus experiences. They've even got a health advisory board on there as well. Now, look, the clinical research of our products, the most researched nutritional products in the world, and they have got examples of some of the research that's been done. Let me just quickly go through something. Like, they have done research on dental health. That's why you hear so many people that would give amazing testimonials. Why? by them changing their lifestyle, using the support of our products, they get results. I remember that I used to get bleeding gums before I started to use these products. By taking these products for over, I no longer get bleeding gums. Now, the other day, I asked a dentist, because he's in the company as well, in Juice Plus, could you really properly explain to me how I used to have bleeding gums before and I no longer? And he said, because of the products, because it breaks down inflammation of your gums. That's why. When you don't take these products, when you don't take good nutrition, your gums become inflamed, and when you brush your teeth, you get bleeding gums. But by taking our products, it helps with inflammation of your gums. And that is why people don't get bleeding gums. From the immune system, and our immune system is connected to so many diseases. But by taking our products with the support of you living a healthier lifestyle and with vitamin A and vitamin C, it helps in regards to supporting your immune system. Oxidative stress, don't want to go too much into it, but oxidative stress can relate to cancer as well. By having good nutrition, a product supporting you in that, there is research. This is not just us saying, it is backed up research on that. Skin health. You wonder why so many of us are in the company, we have got glowing skin. There is research. Hello, for £1, you're getting all this, guys. There is research backed up with our products in regards to skin health, blood vessels, even in regards to people that have got some medical conditions. We do not make any medical claims, but by having our products supporting people in living a healthier lifestyle, there is even research in regards to blood vessels. DNA, you know, they always say that, oh, it's in your DNA to have this, it is in your DNA. By you living a healthier lifestyle, by the support of our products, there has been research, medical research, backed up to be able to help in regards to DNA and lots more. So your customers will go onto your website, hello, and they can get all this information. They can actually even go into and find out what the universities and medical companies that have been doing these researches. Top universities, King's College Hospital in London. There is from Australia to America, top universities and medical centers that have done research on our products. We are so proud. You want to be proud with just £1, you're getting all this and you're getting all this information to pass that. Look at some of these medical journals. I know about some of these medical journals. Gynecology, oncology medical journals, obstetrician medical journals. These are top medical journals. Trust me, anybody that works in the medical field will know that you cannot publish anything. The British Journal of Nutrition, you cannot publish anything in these journals, these top journals, if it's not kosher. Our products, the research are kosher and they're being published in those top medical. So anything about the research is on your website. You've even got the shop where people buy the products on here. They just click onto the shop and they order it. And they go, guess what? You, by signing up with £1, let me tell you another secret. You sign up for another company with £1. What is that? We have an exclusive company called the Tower Garden that is available in the UK. That's another company in itself. For £1, you're signing up to the Tower Garden Company as well. And the Tower Garden Company that you can sell to people is that you could grow your own fruits and vegetables in the comfort of your own home. The cost of living is going up. The cost of food is going up. So how about people being able to grow fruits and vegetables, and even some vegetables that were from back home, from whether you're from the West Indies, whether you're from Africa, whether you are from Asia, you're able to get some of these seedlings and grow it in the comfort of your home. That's another company that you will be signed up on when you join the company. It's called the Tower Garden. And then if anybody wants to sign you, sign up to your business, they can find out about the company, how long the company's gone. And our company is also connected to a foundation. They're not just about making money, but they have foundations and they have charities as well. If people want to sign up, They could sign up to your business. You send them your website and they sign up. And guess what? They're signing up for now for £1 to your amazing company. Yeah, if they're from the UK. You know, the experience, the sharing the experience, and so much more is in the company. So much more is actually on your website. And sorry, just trying to go back. Like just go back to choose. This is all available. You do not need to do anything. The company gives it to you. But one last thing that I want to do before we leave and we ask for questions. Remember, I said you have an international business. You see that globe there? Anybody around the world that are in any of these amazing different countries, they can buy your products and the company will ship it to them. See, they have got from Austria, Australia, Belgium, Canada, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Luxembourg, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, the UAE, United Kingdom, and the USA, United States. You have an international business. What do I mean by that? Let's go to Spain. If somebody wants to order your products or join your business from Spain, hello, it is in Spanish for them. So for those speaking Spanish people, they're able to read about your business in their own language. And for those people that are in Spain that cannot speak Spanish, all they just need to do is just change it to English and it will translate it for them in English. All this for one, guys, this is a no-brainer. An international business, a no-brainer. It's time for you to sign up. It's time for you not to sit on the fence. It's time for you not to say, I'm going to think about it. £1, a cost of Coke that is full of sugar is more than £1. £1 for you to own an international global business and you get all the support to grow your business is a no-brainer. So come and join, and you need to join now. What is £1 going to do? It's not. You can't even buy sweets with a packet of sweets now with £1. You can't. So join and get yourself part of this amazing, amazing, great opportunity. Thank you, Matilda. I don't think that Constance is here, but I know that she's busy. But anybody that has got any questions, or for those of you that might be watching via social media right now, if you have any questions, please pop it in any of the chats and I'll be able to reply back to you. But you know what? You shouldn't even be asking any more questions. I think we've given you all the information that you need. You just need to say, the only question that you need to say is, how do I sign? Please send me your website. I'm ready to sign. That is the only thing that you really need to do and get yourself on this international business. So I'm going to come off social media. For those of you that are in the Zoom, if you want to ask any burning questions, then we could just quickly for the next 5 minutes just share that for you. But for those of you that are watching via social media, please contact me or contact anybody that might be sharing this on their page and sign up. Don't ask too many questions. I think we've given you all the information that you need. It's £1, y'all. It's just £1. I think that I'm in America now. It's just £1. You know, don't miss out on this opportunity. Just sign up. All right, so I'm going to come off social media. Thank you, TikTokers, for jumping on and joining me. And thank you for those that are watching via Facebook, Facebook and the other social medias, YouTube, and everything else. Thank you guys for joining LinkedIn, Twitter, and all the others. Just